commit. This is the channel for you. Like, share, subscribe, and watch this video right here. This video right here. All right, guys, as you can see, my body kit is coming together. Look at that, guys. All right, so if you guys want to know how I got it like this so far, and if you want to follow this build, please watch this video from the beginning to the end and share it. Be a part of the bandwagon now. I'm telling you, this kit is going to blow up. I'm going to try to be your next Liberty Walk for all Audi platforms. I just have this intuition in me that wants to be a builder. So guys, like this, share this. Let's get this build on the map. Be the first ones to be a part of this build, guys. So if you want to know how I got this done so far, watch part 1, and this is part 2. I think really part 2 is where you really can get the significance of how I got here, and just check it out. I told you guys from part 1, I'm going for that supercar look. This is an Audi A5. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, as you can see, I already have a wide body kit that I previously have, which is a traditional wide body kit. I know you guys see the RS5. I gotta say that every time. Zoom back out. So as you guys can see, I already have a wide body kit that I've crafted, created to fit these massive 14-inch wide wheels. There's my fender flares right over there for the other side. And I decided to take the car to the next level. Why I decided to take the car to the next level, let me tell you why. Let me get this off of the car. I got a big turbo Audi that I'm working on, and I'm waiting for parts for the engine head, as you can see. So not only does this beast look good, it has the power, right? So let me let you guys see the back. Man, look at that so far. All right, guys, so please watch this video from beginning to end. Like it, share it. So as you can see, that's how the back is gonna look. It's all gonna be one color, it's gonna look good. I'm gonna go, as of right now, with the raw tire look. I do have, as you can see, the Toyo proxies up here. So I think it's gonna look really good with the Toyo proxies, right? I think it's gonna look really good with those on the car with the kit. Yeah, guys. So this is what I come up with so far. I actually made that diffuser. If you guys are new to the channel, I actually made that diffuser too. If you want to see that video, it's right up here. I make everything, guys. So yeah. So let's go ahead and see how I got this far so far. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. Like I said, what I wanted to do is I felt like the window, something just wasn't adding up, and I think I figured it out, guys. So check that out, guys. I think this might be my screensaver. Boom. Check that out. Whoa. So what was happening is it was something missing, and I think I figured it out. Most supercars are mid-engine cars, so they don't have that back window. So I went ahead and closed off that back window with somewhat of a vent. Like I said, guys, this is just an exclusive build that I'm just doing. You got to start from somewhere. So yeah, check this out, guys. Boom. So now you got the side vent right here. Then you got the one at the top that goes over the window. So just to kind of give you guys another look. Oh, look at that, guys. Yep, and look, guys, I just want to let you guys know on the RS5, I just went ahead and I put on this front bumper lip. It's a universal one, but it fits, the width is there. So what do you guys think about that front bumper lip? Does it bring the front end to life? Does it make it more aggressive? Should I take it off? Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, put that front bumper lip on the RS5. Okay, guys, so this is going to be part 2. All right, so you guys remember this from before. So what I did is I went ahead and got a few things to kind of help me kind of put the kit together. So I got some towel rods. This is going to keep everything in place so I don't really have to tape it, or if I need to have a gap. Glue gun for the towel rods. This is gonna help me keep the towel rods in place. And then I got this. This is gonna create the curvature for the wheel well. So I'm just gonna kind of bend it so that way I can have a perfect curvature for the wheel well when I cut it out. And then I just got these little cheap dollar posters from Walmart to kind of help me get a more even look. Like I said, I just was in the spirit of the moment when I did this, but I definitely want to have a better look to it. Okay, so that way I don't have to do too much bindoing and all that other fun stuff. Cool beans, guys. All right, guys, so what I'm doing right now with the white poster board is I'm going to mimic this cardboard and just kind of make a more even, seamless look, so it won't be just inconsistently jagged like this. You see I got different pieces here and there. So I'm actually creating the white one more precise. That it put me in a position to where I have less leg work. I could put it on top. Interesting. Wonder if I should put it on top, because I have the basics. What do you guys think? All right, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. That way I can have the basis of the kit and it'll be more seamless. So guys, as you can see, I pretty much got the poster boards and I made it more even than the previous one, right? I mean, that looks kind of good with the white, guys. I mean, I'm almost looking like iRobot right now. So as you can see, I made it look more even. So that way I can have a seamless kind of make when I'm fiberglassing it. So I'm going to continue the same with the runner boards, and the hardest part is going to be cutting that circle. So I'm going to measure the rim, and then like I said, I'm going to use this as a tool to kind of get the curvature that I need on the wheel, so I can have a perfect curvature cut. Cool. All right, so what I did right now is I just measured my tire, right? Just measured my tire, and this is where I'm going to cut out the fender, the circular fender. So I put the mark so that way I can get a good U cut. So I'm going to take a piece of tape or a zip tie, whatever, to have this one make a perfect U shape so that I can be able to cut out the portion I need. All right, so what I did is I just kind of got this zip tie and I measured it with the width of my actual rim, and then I'm going to just use that into that. That way I can know the diameter to cut. I'll show you guys in a second. So this is what I'm talking about. This is how I'm getting the diameter of my rim. I really did a tight fit. Use a zip tie to measure diameter, and I'm going to use that and trace it. That way I can cut out my wheel well for the body kit. All right, so I just traced it. So that should be my wheel well right there to accommodate this. So I just traced it, so we're gonna see how that goes once I cut it out. All right, guys, as you can see, I have the side of it, right? So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to create my vent. So I'm cutting off little pieces, right? And so the way that the vent is gonna go, and as you can see, I took off my fender, my wide body fender arch, so I can really get a good vibe. And as you can see, I'm trying to follow the body lines of the car. So I'm coming right here. So that's gonna kind of give me somewhat of my, I don't know if you guys can see it. That's gonna give me somewhat of my vent, right? So I'm just trying to create that side vent that you see on the Aventador. So I'm not done yet, but just to kind of give you an idea, I'm cutting off the pieces, just measuring up so I can get a really good vent. And once I'm done with the vent, of course, that's when I'm gonna make like a side skirt that comes under this like you saw on the original one. And as you can see, it looks a lot better in the back without the actual fender on there. So I'll be able to just kind of put something right there to make it look, you know, more presentable. Yeah, guys, so it's coming along slowly but surely. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be like my little vent area, and I'm gonna contour it towards the door, make like a 3-dimensional side splitter. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work. And right now I'm getting ready to put this on the back to just kind of have like a somewhat of what do you call it? Just doing something like that. Something like that right there. All right. All right, I'm putting this right here to try to kind of open this vent up a little bit, just on the look of the vent. I'm gonna put that there, and I'm just gonna work my way through there, right there, like that. Okay, guys, so what I'm doing right now is I'm making the part where the vent is gonna go. I made a temporary vent right here. I'm kind of trying to just kind of test, as you can see, where this vent is gonna go right here. So I can have a good idea of how it's gonna work when the big side vent is on the car. Might put it right here at the edge, I might not. I changed it out with the actual board, like I said. So got everything a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more even, so you guys can see the contour of the kit. All right, this is gonna be the side view. Still working on it, guys, still working on it. So just kind of letting you see once I get the front, kind of doing my preliminary sketches. Wheel well. This is gonna be the back. Still working on, as you can see, it's open tire. Gotta fix this right here. Still just kind of working on, I don't know. Still kind of working on how I want the back to be. But yeah, let me get some light so you guys can see. As you guys can see, looking pretty mean. Did a lot of cutting. Once I add the front, it's really gonna add volume to the car. Like I said, guys, there we go. As you can see from the side view, this is what I'm looking for. I made like a little mini vent right there that I'm gonna put right there. This is what I'm looking for. I want you to look at it from the side and be like, what in the heck is that? Right? Yeah, what I'm looking like, guys. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm just putting on some white tape instead of black so I can have a better visualization of how I'm gonna want the kit. As you can see, I have the flares I'm going with. This right here is gonna be the actual vent. So you can see I made this right here. And this is just a temporary, of course, when I eventually make this, it's gonna be one of those vent things, right, out of plastic. But if I come and I put this right here, you can kind of see the direction I'm looking for. I may have to tape it, but you can see that's where the vent is gonna go. So you can have a better idea of when the vent is there, how it's gonna look on the car, if you understand what I'm saying. So as you can see, getting that vent created, getting the side created, just really just kind of honing in on the kit itself. Preliminary, right? It's gonna start with the curvature, just the different things in general. But yeah, that's how we're looking so far. I'm super excited. If you made it this far, thank you for your support. I'm really gonna take this to the next level, guys. Cool. All right, guys, so far, I'm gonna set up the front. As you can see, that's how I'm doing my preliminary, right? I'm gonna make the front super wide as well. As you can see, I haven't done anything yet, but I'm just kind of gauging the width that I want from the front. As you can see, that's gonna be the width. And I know I got a lot of lines, but remember, this is gonna be the base, right? So if you look right here, you can see I now have even lines. So everything is even. I created the vent. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see. I created the vent that is gonna be on the side. Make that look really cool with some form of a mesh vent. Now the biggest key now is just gonna be playing with it, working on curvature, and of course that's gonna come with the next stage. But right now I'm just kind of overall putting the primary part of the kit on the car. So let me just kind of give you guys a turnaround. All right, so that's that. I'll put some white tape right here too, to kind of hide the lines. As you can see, all of the lines I've been playing with. You can see right here. So you can have a better look when we get to the front. So there we go. Like that. All right, I was thinking about taking that piece off. Really just trying to work to see what I can come up with right now. But yeah, guys, you guys kind of see. All right, guys, that is not a spoiler on the back. It just looks that way, but it kind of gives me a general idea of how a big spoiler would look. So as you guys can see, this is where I'm at. Really just kind of trying to define the kit. So I'm thinking, I'm definitely gonna make the front wide too. So I'm thinking right here, I don't want it to be just a big gap from here in the front. So I'm thinking about possibly making something that's gonna contour it like so, kind of like this, right? I think in doing this, it's gonna kind of make it a more flush look, right? So I think I'm gonna do that, but I want it to be not just a regular panel. I want to have depth to it, so I need to figure out a way how I can make this thicker, and that way I can have depth to it. And I think that and then what I'm thinking about doing is potentially angling it like so, to where it blends into the body line right here. So it's gonna go like this, straight across, blend into the body line, and that way I can have somewhat of a good idea, right? Yeah, looking good so far. At least in my opinion. So kind of like that, guys. So I'm going to cut that and put that right there. All right, guys, so right now what I'm trying to do is remember I was attaching this part to it right here? Before I attach this part, I just want to make sure it's functional and the door can open, because I'm gonna attach this other piece to the door. So as you can see, door is open, door is clearing. That's my goal. I want to make it a functional body kit. I actually want to do it to where I can 3D print this side. This I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to be able to just kind of take it off in one piece versus have multiple pieces. So let's see how I can put this piece on and still allow this to be attached to the car for the door to open. So it's just going to kind of attach to the car like so. Door is going to open. I figure out a mechanism. So guys, something like this is what I'm talking about. Of course, I'm going to put depth to it, but as you can see, something like this, guy. All right, guys, like I said, what I wanted to do is I felt like the window, something just wasn't adding up, and I think I figured it out, guys. So check that out, guys. I think this might be my screensaver. Boom. Check that out. Whoa. So what was happening is it was something missing, and I think I figured it out. Most supercars are mid-engine cars, so they don't have that back window. So I went ahead and closed off that back window with somewhat of a vent. Like I said, guys, this is just an exclusive build that I'm just doing. You got to start from somewhere. So yeah, check this out, guys. Boom. So now you got the side vent right here. Then you got the one at the top that goes over the window. So just to kind of give you guys another look. Boom, look at that, guys. Yep, and look, guys, I just want to let you guys know on the RS5, I just went ahead and I put on this front bumper lip. It's a universal one, but it fits, the width is there. So what do you guys think about that front bumper lip? Does it bring the front end to life? Does it make it more aggressive? Should I take it off? Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, put that front bumper lip on the RS5, looking hot, right?